Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 3rd. We are going to jump right in here and we are going to take a look at your current general energies in this first row. In your second row, we're going to look at any blockages or blind spots, and of course, we're going to be looking at any solutions to those blockages and blind spots. And in your last row, we're going to look at any messages or any signs that you need to pay attention to this week. So let's see what we have going on for you. Really nice first row here. King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Sun. That is a very nice energy. And you have the Illumination card at the top. So something is clearly being revealed to you this week, I would say, Scorpio. But let's see what that is. Thank you for being here, by the way. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising, like I said, for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time, Scorpio. Also, I'm using the Golden Tarot this week. You start off with this Illumination card. So clearly, I feel something is going to be revealed to you here this week. I feel there's a very strong need for you to not procrastinate this week. You're going to need to jump on this opportunity when it comes your way here, Scorpio. And sorry, I just have to fix my microphone there. But I feel there is like an opportunity coming in for you that you're going to need to kind of jump on here. And it's something that's being revealed to you. You're going to feel it as well with that Ace of Wands. The thing with the Ace of Wands is that it can represent excitement. It can say that, an opportunity is coming our way and we feel it. It's like when the opportunity is presented to us, it feels right. I feel like this reading is saying, trust your feelings. Trust those feelings of something that just feels right. For some of you, it could be a person that's coming in for you with that King of Wands. Definitely could be a fire sign. You also have Pisces here twice and Virgo as well. So it could be any sign, general reading, but I do feel this could be love. You have the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Sun coming in for you here. And it's like finally some happiness, I feel, on this Sun card. So it's like you're finally going to be feeling happy. You're finally more, I kind of feel this feeling of feeling yourself. So it's like you kind of feel like yourself with this card. I feel like you feel that you can kind of celebrate something as well. You have this Ace of Wands, and Ace of Wands is kind of like the initial, I say Ace of Wands to me is like that initial spark, that initial kind of like launching of an idea, the initial jumping on to an opportunity type of feeling here. So you're going to need to really take advantage of any opportunities that come your way because there's something coming in for you here. Going back to the King of Wands here, I do feel that this could be love. So there is clearly could be a person who is very interested in you with this King of Wands energy. I do feel for some of you could be a fire sign. It could be any sign. I just feel that the King of Wands is saying that the person who is interested in you is someone who's very focused on growth. Those are the words that are popping into my head. And I feel that's how you will, like, that is the clue, of who this person is. If you're, like, wondering, who is this person? I feel it's someone who is, like, very focused on growth. That is, that could be personal growth or, like, focused on, growing themselves. They could be going to the gym, literally, trying to grow their muscles, right? But I feel like they focus on growth in all areas of your life. The Ace of Wands, to me, can be a symbol of, like, intelligence because, it's a card of jumping onto an opportunity, taking advantage of an opportunity. And this guy here, this King of Wands here, Scorpio, he is holding on to that want. He's holding on to like the Ace of Wands here. So clearly there's a person coming in for you who takes advantage of any opportunities that come your way. And this is like something, again, I keep getting something being revealed to you this week. Yeah, the Sun, the Illumination card, the Ace of Wands, that's like a spark. That is like something entering into your awareness here, Scorpio. So something's being revealed. Let's see if we can figure out what. Yep, the Tower. You always get the Tower every single week now, Scorpio. The Tower is also a revelation, something being revealed to you here, Scorpio. Two of Pentacles here. And the Nine of Cups, yeah, it's like a wish, dream come true coming in for you. I always say the Tower does not have to be a bad card. The Tower can just be a revelation, can be something being revealed. Again, clearly, and to me, it's extremely irresponsible to be a tarot reader and to say that the Tower is always bad. Because, in a row like this, if you put everything together, it's like one card isn't going to make the whole entire row negative, right? It could. If you feel it intuitively. But, what I would say here is that putting it all together, this is clearly something being revealed, something jumping into your awareness. I feel that there is a sense of urgency for you in this first row as well. You have the Two of Pentacles, which really asks you to kind of like put the work into something. It really asks you to get busy, right? And so if an opportunity is coming your way, it's going to lead to a shakeup, right? With the Tower card here, but I feel like you're going to need to take a leap of faith. I always say on the Tower card here, if I can get this to focus here, Scorpio, there's like one person who's being like pushed out of the tower. There's another person who's diving head first out of the tower, right? And to me, this can kind of represent the fact that, you know, there could be a shakeup happening in your life, but it's like your choice on whether or not to have it. Kind of what I'm getting for you intuitively is I feel like this shakeup that is happening for you is happening for other people. It's like you're just surprising other people by doing something that they don't expect you to do. So for some of you, for some of you, I have to say it, I feel like some of you could be surprisingly quitting a job. So you could have a job and you're just done with it. And I feel like, you know, it's the shocking thing is that you're just quitting. But you're not just quitting, because the Sun with the Nine of Cups here is like you are creating this shock for other people because you are being given another opportunity. So I just feel like you're making a change. You know, this whole row here is saying that you're making a significant change in your life for a much better opportunity. I just think, you know, this first row is just that simple. In your second row here, for any blockages or blind spots, you have the flexible card. So I feel you're going to need to be flexible at this time, and I feel you need to kind of like maintain your flexibility. You also have the Eight of Swords here, and you know, the Eight of Swords to me is one of those cards where it can represent being too close to an issue or a problem, and it can say there's like a million ways that you could solve an issue or problem in your life. You just need to be open to the different ways of solving problems in your life. So the flexible card is, you know, I feel very similar to you. You know, to that, I feel like it's just saying that there are a million ways that you could have a new beginning. There are a million ways to solve any of the problems that you're dealing with this week, but you just need to stay open to those opportunities. You have the Hermit, the Hangman, and the Eight of Pentacles here. I'm getting the past on the Hangman here. It's almost like you've experienced a lot of delays in the past in multiple areas of your life. I really feel this Hangman is kind of like asking you to ignore the past blockages that you have dealt with. I feel like it's asking you to ignore the past like difficulties and challenges that you've dealt with, because it's almost like you're keeping yourself stuck because of fears. You even have the Sun, which is enlightenment. The Hangman is a card of enlightenment. Normally his head is glowing on this card, so you know, it is a card of enlightenment, but he's like put himself on pause, the Hangman, so that he can gain enlightenment. But then you go to the Moon. It's like you know exactly what to do. Something is being revealed to you. Your path is being revealed to you this week, but you don't allow fears to get in your way, is what this Moon card is saying. This last row here is, you know, I was kind of thinking about trying something new this morning. So kind of what came to me is doing a row on any signs that could be popping out for your journey in life, or you know, any signs that could be popping up for what you're supposed to be doing in your life. And that's kind of what came to me this morning. And the Moon card would really say that, you know, the sign that we would get with the Moon card would be feel the fear and do it anyway. So it's almost like, you know, sometimes I think we want to do something exciting in life, Ace of Wands, something that gets us fired up, right? But then it's like the fears creep in, and maybe we look at the anxiety that we get when we're about to start something new, and we look at it as a warning sign. I feel like the Moon is like saying, no. It's not a warning sign. It's excitement. It is the Ace of Wands. So I feel you need to, with this Hangman, even though the Hangman doesn't represent your words necessarily, I do feel you need to be very careful of kind of like the words you use to describe the things that you're going through. So I would just be careful of your words, basically. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel, is kind of like saying, like, don't miss the small things, basically, this week. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of diligence, and it's a card of, like, the tiny little details. So just, I don't really feel like it's a blockage or a blind spot. I feel like it's just saying, hey, you know, pay attention to the small things this week. The Hermit, I do feel, as a person, for some of you that are dealing with a difficult Virgo specifically, I would just be careful of that person. For others, I feel like, again, the Virgo, you know, the Hermit is another energy of kind of like needing to realize that you are indeed ready for a new beginning. The Hermit is normally standing at the top of a mountain here, and he is normally shining his inner light. In the Golden Tarot, he is not doing that, but you know, it kind of says you are ready for a new journey. You're ready to do something new. So let's dig into this here, Virgo, or Scorpio. Scorpio, you right here, Death card. the Five of Cups here, and the Magician, major new beginning coming in for you. Everything in this reading is screaming new beginning. Everything in this reading is also screaming enlightenment. On the back of the Death card, the two pillars from the moon are on the back of the card there, and the sun is coming up between the two pillars on the moon, which you have right here. So it's kind of like, this whole reading is saying that you're awakening, or you are aware of an opportunity that's in front of you. You're going to have to take advantage of the opportunity. The Magician, he is pointing towards the King of Pentacles here in this bottom row, King of Pentacles. It's almost like saying to me that for a lot of you, you already know how to solve any blockages and blind spots that you're encountering deep down inside. King of Pentacles, there is like an energy of knowing with the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles kind of represents, things that you already know, or things that you have already done. It's a card of convention. And, that just means that your solutions to any problems you could be dealing with, you already know what the solutions are. Again, I probably didn't need to babble on that long talking about that, because you have the Death card, literally just saying you are in control this week. Next, we are going to look at any signs to look out for this week. You have the Eight of Swords. I feel like that stuck feeling is kind of like a sign to look out for, but I really feel you're like going through a transformation. So I would pay attention to any opportunities to transform with this card. And that's what I really feel like this card is asking you to do. You have the Moon, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Wands here. So I feel for some of you that the Moon card is, again, your fears. But I feel it's saying like feel the fear and do it anyway. So I almost feel that a sign or symbol for you this week is going to be that like anxious excitement, right? But I feel like it's excitement that is coming in for you. I would also say that if you have a Pisces coming in for you, I do feel that there could be love coming in from a Pisces with that Moon card. So that's something to look out for. You have the Ten of Wands and King of Pentacles here. I really feel that the King of Pentacles is saying try new things. Again, the King of Pentacles is not a bad card, but it can be a card of doing things the way they have always been done before. And so it's kind of like one of those things where this card basically just says, make sure to try new ways of doing things, and you'll be very successful. Just because, again, the King of Pentacles can be a little bit stubborn of an energy. I do also feel this could be kind of like I do feel this could be a earth sign coming in for you. The Ten of Wands, I don't really feel like it's a sign or a symbol, but what I feel like it's more saying is that you're about to see the finish line in the distance. On a traditional, like, Ten of Wands here, the guy has the wands over his back, and off in the distance, he is seeing, he sees a village, basically. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is like a little bit of encouragement, but I feel it's more of like an energy of that is saying keep going. So I feel there's like some keep going energy there, but let's see where this is going here, Scorpio. You have the Knight of Cups. Definitely could be a water sign coming in for you. I do feel like there could be surprise love coming in for you. I wouldn't really say it's a surprise. I just feel like you're waking up to it here. It's like someone is approaching you. You're becoming aware of someone's interest, plain and simple. You have the Six of Swords. A lot of healing going on for you. And it's like you're moving on to calmer shores. So I feel there are major improvements coming in for you here. I feel one sign that you should pay attention to with that Six of Swords is like your guides. I feel your guides and your ancestors are kind of like pushing you along here with that Six of Swords. And at the end, you have the Queen of Wands. I feel like someone is going to be, again, if this is love coming in for you, Scorpio, it's like someone is going to be very, like I feel someone who's very bold. Again, King of Wands here and then in this same row, look, in the same exact row here, you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Divine counterparts, very sexy type of connection here, Scorpio, coming in for you if you're looking for love. It could be quite a surprise. For sure. The other thing I would say is that you could be dealing with a person. I would just be careful here because, like, what I'm getting on the Hangman and the Five of Cups, and I don't think this is a bad thing, by the way, Scorpio, but just what I'm getting here is that with the Five of Cups and the Hangman, it's like this person that's coming in, I feel like you're going to be very passionate about each other if this is new love. Definitely could be a Pisces. Could be any sign. It's just a general reading. I feel like you'll be very passionate about each other, but I feel like this person is coming off of something. It could be you that is coming off of a major disappointment. You have a lot more to gain than you do to lose on the Five of Cups. I always say that the Five of Cups, you're not just getting these 3 cups, or you're not just getting the 2 cups if you turn around. You're getting a bridge that leads to a castle, so you're getting something much, much better with the Five of Cups. The way that we get the rewards of the Five of Cups is we have to, number one, realize that we have to have a change. He's crying over spilt wine. The card represents losing your taste for something that you once enjoyed and needing to be grateful for what you do have, the 2 cups behind you. So if you can do that, then you'll be successful. But I do feel there's like new love coming in, hot and heavy. Definitely very interested in you, Scorpio, so I like to see that. I also feel like there's like good news coming in for you this week as well. But pretty straightforward reading. I like it. Definitely really good. So let's do 3 yes or no question cards. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3 here, Scorpio. Feel free to pause this video. 1, 2, and 3 right here. I'm going to put them all together as well. For question number 1, I would say no. I feel like there's too much confusion in a situation, or someone is causing confusion in the situation just intuitively. 7 of Cups. For question number 2, I'd say yes, 3 Cups. Major celebration, good news as well, so love it. And for question number 3, yes, 10 of Cups. Fortune after difficulty, happiness, happy home, happy family. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying focus on what's important to you this week, Scorpio. That's like the advice I'm getting here all together. Of course, I do also feel that this is saying that a very significant relationship is coming in for you here. I do feel there's a significant relationship coming in for you here, Scorpio, if you're looking for love. Definitely a new person, probably a Pisces or someone with Pisces in their chart, and I feel like they are dead serious about you. They are very interested in you, and they're like wanting to make something work with you. So if you're looking for love, this is an amazing reading, is what I'm going to say to you. For those of you who are not looking for love, I feel like this is like improvements coming into to your life with that Knight of Cups. I do get this like needing to not stop yourself here in this middle row. It's like you have everything you need here. It's like you have all the energy, the desire, the excitement, but I feel like you need to realize that it is excitement that's coming in for you. But that's what I have for you there, Scorpio. So thank you for being here, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Scorpio, and definitely enjoy your week.